Lesson 90. For this review we will use these ideas. 79. Let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. Let me realize today that the problem is always some form of grievance that I would cherish. Let me also understand that the solution is always a miracle with which I let the grievance be replaced. Today I would remember the simplicity of salvation by reinforcing the lesson that there is one problem and one solution. The problem is a grievance. The solution is a miracle. And I invite the solution to come to me through my forgiveness of the grievance and my welcome of the miracle that takes its place. Specific applications of this idea might be in these forms. This presents a problem to me which I would have resolved. The miracle behind this grievance will resolve it for me. The answer to this problem is the miracle that it conceals. 80. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. I seem to have problems only because I am misusing time. I believe that the problem comes first, and time must elapse before it can be worked out. I do not see the problem and the answer as simultaneous in their occurrence. That is because I do not yet realize that God has placed the answer together with the problem so that they cannot be separated by time. The Holy Spirit will teach me this if I will let Him, and I will understand it is impossible that I could have a problem which has not been solved already. These forms of the idea will be useful for specific applications. I need not wait for this to be resolved. The answer to this problem is already given me if I will accept it. Time cannot separate this problem from its solution. Lesson 90. Blow it wide open. You already have the answer. Let's not tiptoe into this one. This isn't a lesson to study, it's a reversal of everything you believe, and you already feel it, don't you? This isn't about intellectual understanding. It's about flipping the lights on in a room you swore was dark, only to realize the switch was always within arm's reach. Today's review brings in two lessons that, if you actually got them, would obliterate every lingering sense of victimhood, frustration, or delay in your life. 79. Let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. 80. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. Let's pull up a chair, light the fire, and let truth talk straight. The problem is always a grievance you cherish. Cherish? Yes. That's the word the Course uses. Not tolerate, not struggle with, not unfortunately have, but cherish. A grievance is a little altar you keep lit for suffering. You want to be right, you want to be wronged. Why? Because your story depends on it. But the truth, that grievance isn't protecting you, it's separating you. It's a desperate little shrine to the idea that you are alone, unloved and unjustly treated. And the Course is standing here with a match. Burn it. The solution is always a miracle. A miracle is not some glittery external event. It's an internal correction. It says, nothing actually happened to your true self. It's not solving your grievance, it's dissolving it. The situation is always light, always. You're just staring at it with closed eyes, insisting it's dark. But the miracle? The miracle is already there. It's in the problem, not after it, not next to it, not following it. It's in it. Specific applications. Let's get real. This presents a problem to me which I have resolved. The fight with your partner, the bill you can't pay, the email you're afraid to open, these things are not waiting for your stress, they're waiting for your vision. You resolved them the moment you chose not to see them as attacks. The miracle behind this grievance will resolve it for me. What's the grievance? She abandoned me. He betrayed me. They disrespected me. The miracle behind that is the truth. Nothing real can be threatened. You were never at risk, only your image was. The answer to this problem is the miracle that it conceals. You're not stuck, you're not waiting, you're defending. Defending your pain because without it, who would you be? The miracle is hidden beneath the layers of justification waiting to be let in. You misuse time by waiting for what's already here. You think time has to pass, that healing takes time, that relationships need time to improve. But time is the lie. It tells you, not yet. But God says, now. You believe the problem came first, and now you must work it out. But that's like believing the shadow came before the light. The moment the shadow appears, it already proves the light is there. The Course flips it. There is no gap between the problem and the answer. They occur together, because God would not place the solution somewhere else. That would be cruel. You are never more than one holy instant away from peace, and that instant is now. Let's say it plain. It is impossible that I have a problem which has not already been solved. I need not wait for this to be solved. The answer is already given me. Time cannot separate this problem from its solution. If that doesn't knock you over, read it again. So, mighty companions, what are you waiting for? You've got the problem in one hand and the solution in the other. You're just refusing to let them meet. But the Holy Spirit is patient. He's not asking you to fix anything, just to see it differently, to forgive, to say, maybe what I thought happened didn't actually happen the way I believed. That's the miracle. That's the light. That's the end of grievances and the beginning of God. Now, close your eyes. Breathe. Say this out loud. I do not know what anything is for, but I am willing to let this be healed. And watch what happens. Let the miracle do its job. Let it blow your mind wide open. Don't play small, don't delay. The answer is here.